first and foremost, we would like to thank Iswan, okay, for giving us this opportunity to speak with all of you guys, okay, and about us for today, okay. I think thank you, Iswan, for the introduction. But I think the key today, right, okay, is for you guys, okay, it's for you guys who is joining us in this session here today. And yes, as what Iswan has mentioned, we are from AIA Berhad, okay, and AIA Berhad is always known to be in the financial industry. So we are here to talk about financial literacy with you guys, okay. And like what to echo what Iswan has mentioned, today there will be two speakers. Okay, I will start first. Okay, then after that, right, I will pass the session over to Samantha. All right. So throughout the next, I would say 20 to 25 minutes, I would really, really need your help, right? Because to talk about financial literacy, to know where we want to go, right? Okay, of course, we must first know where we are standing right now. So instead of financial literacy, we have a few questions for you guys, okay, to help you to understand better where we got it. Where are you standing? Not to say where you're standing financially, okay, because you guys are still studying, all right. So we'll look into your life after, okay, you have graduated, and look into your current spending habit to know yourself better. All right. So the next 15 minutes is all about knowing yourself better. So I will have some questions later on, and I will greatly encourage everyone response to the questions that we have via the chat that we have provided in this platform. All right. So without further ado, we shall begin, okay, the session with the first question. All right. So everybody, you guys know the date for today, right? Okay. So the date for today is 11th of November. Okay, which we always call it 11/11. All right. So if you are following through the whole 11/11 journey, right? 11/11 started off with single day, okay? Because, okay, in I think Cantonese dialect or Mandarin dialect, right? Okay, one is for single, okay? So there are four ones in together, right? It's a 11/11. It's a single day, and with the market trend, right? Okay, and I would say marketing technique and promotional technique, 11/11, right, okay, has evolved from single day, right, to almost the biggest sale worldwide that everyone is looking forward. Okay, and with the recent years, right, you can see that 11/11 sales, right, will start way before 11/11, probably 2 to 3 weeks before that. So my first question to all of you guys over here, right, is that on this 11/11 sale, or in this trend, right, for this year 2024, right, what have you actually spent on? Okay, what have you actually spent on? And I do know that what you spend on are sometimes a bit private, okay, a bit confidential, so you do not have to tell me the exact item that you have spent on, but I would really, really need you to open up the React panel, okay, and share your responses. If on this 11/11 you have spent on household item, you can choose the thumbs up icon. If you have you have spent on fashionable item, you can pick up the heart icon. If you spend on luxuries, handbags, watches, okay, or luxury pair of shoes, you can utilize the hand clap reaction. Okay, if it's any sports equipment, okay, or any yoga pack, or maybe reformer Pilates package that you have recently signed up to, okay, you can put a laugh reaction. And if let's say you are taking good care of your skin, right, okay, you spend on any beauty or cosmetic product, I would need you to choose the shock reaction. So very quickly, okay, very quickly, let me just gauge, right, okay, what have you spent on by choosing the correspondent reaction that we have over here. Let's get it going. Okay, I see some reactions emoji coming on. Yeah. Okay. Oh, see, there it's a good mixture. Okay, there's a good mixture of things that you guys have spent on. I think that is very good. And I see some of you put up more than one answer. Okay, more than one answer. Okay, so yeah, keep it coming. We have about 100 responses so far, and we have a total of 900 of you guys over here. So keep it coming. Okay, all right. By the looks of it right now, I can see that thumbs up are the majority. Okay, thumbs up are the majority. So a lot of you are spending on household items, which are the basic necessities, I would say. And increasingly, I can see a lot of heart reaction or emoji coming in as well. Yeah, okay. If it's your money, okay, you're okay to spend on things that you love, okay, and looking good, right, okay, is a part of taking care of yourself as well. That is great, okay. And I can also see a huge amount, right, in sports equipment. So I believe a lot of you, right, are very health conscious over here. That will be great, okay, because uh, looking good, okay, and feeling good, right, is equally important as well. Yeah. All right, very well, very well. So for those who have yet to respond, right, okay, you can just keep your responses coming in, yeah. At the same time, I can also see that there are some person who put out four emojis at one time. So 1111 has helped you actually be able to spend more in the sense that you will save more, right? Okay, because spending, right, okay, is on your personal choices, okay, and different people see it differently. Okay, a lot of people will spend a lot during the 1111 because there are a lot of promotion. It helps you to save up a lot. Okay, so there are some of you, right, okay, who will be just like, I need to buy something every month just to keep my sanity. So hence, right, 1111 is a good time for me to spend more, okay, to get better things, okay, more things that I like, right, that I can go with. Okay, very well, very well. Thank you for your answer. Okay, so based on what you have spend on, but not only on 1111, right? It's your what you call that, your spending habit all year long, right? Okay, which of the following are you most associate to the most? Okay, all right. So if you are the type that spend first, save later, right? Okay, you can type it in the chat box. Or you are the one, right? You will still spend, but you will take a great amount, right, to save first. Okay, once you reach your saving goal or saving target, then only you will spend it off. Okay, or you are the third type of person, the big spender. As long as you have enough to eat, okay, or to entertain yourself at the end of the month, right, the rest of the money will be thrown into spending, okay, buying things you like, okay, or ultimately, right, you are the type of person that actually focus on saving only, and you will only spend on basic necessity. All right. So we have four options over here. Okay. Are you the type of person that you spend first? Whatever that you have left, right? Okay. You will save it later. Or you are the type of person that you will save first. Okay. You will spend later. Okay. Or you are the big spender or the big saver. So very quickly, okay, I will need you to utilize the chat box as well, right? Okay. To tell us which type of spending habit over here that you are most associated to. Okay, let's see. Okay, the response are quickly coming in. That is good. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, we can. Oh, there's one interesting response. Okay, both spend first, save later, and save first, spend later. Okay, and we have a lot of save first, spend later as well. Take up quite a number. Okay, and I'm seeing a lot of save first. Oh, there's one saying, save first, splurge later. Waited 3 days for it, yeah. And I can, yeah, there are still some big spender and saver over here, but I would typically say based on your response, right? Okay, we have lesser population, okay, in terms of the saver and also the big spender. The most that the majority over here, okay, I can roughly conclude that there are a lot of save first and spend later. But the responses are coming in as well. Okay, I'm scrolling down to the 80 over new responses here and trying to figure it out. Yeah. Okay, that will be great. Okay, so the responses, either save first, spend later, or the saver. Okay, so some of you are still very unsure. Yeah, okay, you know that you are the type that you save first, but you do not know, right? Okay, whether you are the one that are mainly focusing on saving, okay, or you are the one, right, will actually save a portion of it and spend it off later. Yeah. Okay, very well, very well. Spend first, save later, spend first, save later. Okay, I would say the majority that we can see over here, right, it's probably the save first, spend later, and we also have a equal amount, right, or a good amount, right, of the save first and spend later. Okay, sorry, which is spend first, save later, and save first, spend later, either majority over here. That would be great. That would be great. Okay, so the next questions that I have for you guys, right, okay, might seem a little bit deeper. Okay, I'm not too sure how many of you have thought it before, yeah, okay, and I'm just making assumption because you guys are still studying right now. So probably, okay, majority of you are getting your allowances or your pocket money from your parents, but I also can't deny that there are some of you, right, okay, who are also doing some side hustle and earning some side income, right, okay, to help out with your spending as well. Okay, so my next question, right, okay, which is to all of you, okay, I need to take a good thought about it, right, okay, which is with your spending habit right now, be it spend first, save first, spend later, the big spender or you are the saver, right, okay, I need to take a deep thought and think about it. How will this actually turn out, right, when you start to earn, right, and spend your own money? Okay, how will this actually turn out, okay, when you start to earn and spend your own money? Okay, will you be still keeping the same saving habit, or there will be a certain changes? All right, so to keep it simple, okay, if you would keep the same spending habit, okay, you can just type same. All right, but if let's say, right, okay, you will actually change your spending habit, right, you can type change, okay, or a short form C will do. Okay, let's see what are the responses we will have over here. Yeah, at one go, right, I can see that a lot of people are typing same. Yeah, okay, same. Okay, you can see a few changes as well. Sorry, apologize for that. Hmm. Okay, I can see a lot of you are typing same. I will keep myself sane. Okay, how the KMS is keep myself sane, yeah? Depending on the financial status. Okay, all right. Some interesting options or responses that we have here because with the option, although not tap on screen, okay, verbally I mentioned that if it's the same, okay, you can keep it as same. Okay, if it will change, right, okay, you will put C. So we have some interesting responses coming in, which is it depends. Okay, then some of you mentioned my money only spent to worth the value. Okay, I can see increasingly there are a lot of pens coming in as well, right? Okay, all right. Although we don't have the time, right? Okay, to go through depends what it meant over here, but I could probably gauge that. Okay, by depending, right? You could mean that it could be depending. Okay, number one, okay, the salary that you'll be earning in the future, all right, okay, or when you started to work, okay, and secondly, right, it will be depending also, right, what stages of life that you are in, okay, because with each stages of life, right, okay, you will have different goals that you want to achieve, okay, and managing your finances, right, okay, will be able to um, I would say fasten, okay, the fasten the time to reach your goal, okay, or maybe um, inappropriate or incorrect spending habit, right, okay, could lengthen, okay, the time, right, to reach your financial goal, okay, all right. So anyhow, right, okay, we would like to borrow a quote, right, okay, from Sun Tzu. Okay, I'm not too sure you guys know about Sun Tzu, okay, but okay, this is this famous quote here that Sun Tzu has once mentioned, right, is that know thyself, know thy enemy, 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Okay. In another words, okay, if you know yourself well, okay, and you know your enemy well, right, you will be able to win a lot of battles or even 1,000 battles. So in terms of financial literacy, which is the topic here for today, right? Okay, this war here that we talk about, right, would probably be the financial war when you are out there, start earning, okay, and starting to make up a name, right, or establish, right, okay, a life for yourself. Okay, all right. So this is the war that we are talking about. Okay, and to tell you a not so good news. Okay, I'm not talking about you guys. Okay, but probably some youngsters. Okay, before you. Okay, or me myself. Right. Okay, or probably some people about my age. Right. We also have been through this before because we uh, some of the enemy, right? Okay, that you will probably face out there, right? In terms of money matters, right? Okay, it's reported recently, right, in a lot of news article. Okay, so the first one are saying that not having enough savings, okay, are the biggest concern among Gen Z. Okay, this is a survey, right, done by the Age Malaysia. Okay, which is just a few months ago. Okay, and to worsen the condition, right, we can see that there are increasing bankruptcy among youth. Okay, worrying consumer group calls for government intervention. Okay, and there are also, right, some article, right, talking about youth need to adopt better spending habit. Okay, all right, so with that in mind, right, okay, for the next question, right, okay, or for the next get to know yourself better session, right, okay, I will need you to picture, right, okay, right now you have completed your studies, okay, and you have successfully land yourself a job, okay, successfully land yourself a job, okay. We don't have details of what kind of industry it is, okay, what position you held, or uh, what are the first salary that you'll be getting, but we have a few questions here, right, okay, for you to thought about, okay, and you could utilize the chat box to answer, okay, which, okay, we want you to get to know yourself, right, and your money better, okay, all right, so once again, okay, I will need you to picture yourself completed your studies, okay, and you have successfully land yourself a job, okay. We don't have information about what industry or what sort of salary that you will be drawing, but we would like to really, really understand, right, or hear from you, right? How will you spend your first salary? Okay, how would you spend your first paycheck? Okay, so think about it. Okay, think about it, and let everyone know, or let me know, right, your responses in the chat box. Okay, we have some responses coming in already, which is spend wisely. Oh, invest, buy Bitcoin. Okay, treating the family, buying something for the family. Okay, buy something for the parents, save a big chunk of it. Then the rest, right? Okay, will be treating the family. Some of you mentioned actually give more than half of it to the parents. Okay, I think that's great. That is great. Okay, some of you are invest focused. Yeah, buy Bitcoins. Okay, we have someone who talk about buying graphic card. Okay, and some of you, right, okay, said, actually, I don't know. Okay, must well I just save first. Okay, to think what to do with it later. Okay, save or investing. Okay, some of you mentioned dinner with the loved ones. Okay, all right. Okay, we have some good responses over here, which is talking about priorities first. Yeah. Okay, so I guess that you have known your priorities very well over here. Spend on parents. Okay, and some of you will be like, okay, life goes on. Okay, I'm just gonna take my paycheck. Okay, I'm gonna go for groceries. Okay, basic necessity. Invest, save. Okay, all right. That's good. Save food. Okay, basic necessity. Okay, giving part of the salary to the parents. Okay, that's good. Buy presents for family. Okay, put half into savings for moving. Now, then spend the rest, right? Cause food ain't cheap. I agree with that. Okay, give back to parents and perhaps to save the other percentage of it. Oh, some of you mentioned hot pot. Okay, some of you mentioned give it to the family. Okay, there are more responses coming in, yeah. Huh? Okay, some of you mentioned paying PTPTN, then a lot of you are agreeing to that. Yes, you have to. If you do not, you might not be able to travel very soon, yeah. Huh? Okay, spend for family. Okay, save and spend about 500. Okay, all right. Some of you are being true to it, yeah. Okay, going to concerts, okay, and very specifically on Travis, yeah. And some of you actually have a breakdown, okay, into what should you spend first in terms of the priorities and all, yeah. Okay. Very well, very well. Okay, very good. Okay, with that short amount of time, right? Okay, I could somehow gauge, right? Okay, the majority of you guys over here, right, are very clear about your mind. Okay, which is what would you like to spend on how would you spend your money? I think that's good. Okay, you know what are you doing with your money. Okay, so following up, right, from your response from this question, right, how will you spend your first salary, right? Okay, I would further, right, okay, I will probe further and ask the next question. Okay, what made you want to spend on the things that you have just mentioned? Okay, so if some of you mentioned that you would like to invest, okay, why? Some of you mentioned that you will give half of it, right, to the parents. Why? What makes you do that? Some of you mentioned that you will buy gifts, right, for your family. Why would you do that? Okay, so what makes you, right, actually want decide, okay, to spend your first paycheck or first salary? Okay, so think about that. Okay, very quickly you can put up the responses in the chat box as well. Yeah, I'll be reading all your responses, and I'm very happy that we have a active, engaging crowd over here. Yeah, Taylor's the best. Hey, some of you mentioned about okay accumulating a wealth, responsibility. So I'm going to talk about sanity again, making yourself happy. That is the most important thing, right? Appreciation, celebration, okay, priorities. So won't burden your loved ones, okay, appreciation responses, okay, to spread joy, share the happiness. Okay, some of you, your minds are very clear. You want to live independently and also freely. Okay, you mentioned about grateful, okay, so that you will need to be able to do what you are doing, huh? Okay, some of you mentioned because some of you might be looking into investment, so it helps you to earn more. Okay, that is good. Risk management, save for future travels. Okay, any emergency, invest to double amount and reward parents and appreciation. Okay, seems like you have a lot to do with your money, huh? Okay, that is good. Okay, appreciation, giving back to parents. Okay. And some of you actually talk about security as well, which is savings for future. Yeah. All right. Okay. So with the for those who have not yet to respond, still typing, right? You can keep your responses coming in. So with your responses so far, right? We could all summarize here, right? Okay, what makes you, right? Okay, to spend on that, right? Okay, we have different directions over here, but at the end of the day, right? We are talking about responsibility. We are talking about security, okay, and we are talking about sanity here as well. Okay, that is great. Okay, because uh, at the end of the day, right, these are your money. Okay, these are your money. There is no right, okay, or no wrong into deciding, right, what you want to spend on or what are your responsibility and what are your priorities. Okay, there are no right and no wrong towards that. Okay, because at the end of the day, you are earning and you are responsible, right, okay, for your money. Okay, but anyhow, right, okay, when you're out there, okay, or not to say that you are starting to earn on your own. Actually, right now, right, you could actually use this guideline, right, to help yourself to understand. Okay, you, okay, being associate yourself, right, okay, with a person that is spend first, save later. Okay, so you have the money to save. You save a certain amount. Is that good enough? Okay, or you are the person that save first, spend later, right? Okay, are the amount that you're saving good enough? Okay, so with that, right, I would like to introduce you, right, okay, three guidelines, right, or benchmark, right, that you could utilize as early as of now, right, okay, or you could utilize later on, right, when you're managing your own personal finances, which are, okay, these three that we talk about over here. So for those, right, who are from the finance background, okay, or you're studying majoring in financing or marketing, probably you would have heard of these three financial ratios before. Okay, first of all, we talk about net cash flow. Okay, we talk about basic liquidity ratio, and we talk about savings ratio as well. Okay, so for net cash flow, it's as simple as, okay, your monthly input and output. Okay, your monthly input and output. Okay, so you use your monthly input minus your total output for that month, right? Okay, what would it left you? Okay, if it's positive, okay, it might be a good sign. Okay, but we also need to look into the amount of the positive. Okay, then if let's say your input and your output, right, okay, so your cash inflow and your outflow, right, it's balance. Okay, it might be great, you're not overspending, but at the same time, right, it tells you that you didn't actually do a lot of savings. Okay, and the worst, right, okay, which is negative, which is your outflow is actually more than your inflow. Okay, so if you have a strong savings foundation, right, okay, you could be eating up into your savings. Okay, or worse, right, you could be uh, owing. Okay, you could end up in that as well. Okay, so this is one of the good indicator that you could start using today. Okay, net cash flow. Okay, other than that, right, okay, we have something called basic liquidity ratio. Okay, so for our friends and students, right, who mentioned about security just now, right, this is a very good ratio, okay, for you. Okay, basic liquidity ratio talk about the savings, right, or the emergency funds that you have, right? Okay, okay, are they able, right, okay, or how long, right, are they able to pay off your short-term liabilities in the absence of an income? Okay, so basically it talks about, if let's say right now you don't have any income, okay, but you have rent, okay, you have electricity bill, you have your mobile data bill, you have your PTPTN, okay, and you have probably car loan. I don't know, maybe not now, maybe a few years later, right? Okay, talk about the funds that you have gathered so far, which is your emergency fund or your savings fund, right? Okay, how long are they able to stretch you, right? Okay, when you are not able to earn an income. Okay, maybe you're still looking for a job, so on and so forth. Okay, so for those who prioritize security, this is something that you can look into. Okay, and ultimately, right, the third ratio that I would like to bring to your attention is savings ratio. Okay, so back to the questions that we had just now. Some of you saying that you are a big saver. Some of you say that you will save, but you will spend first. Some of you say that you spend first, then you save. But ultimately, right, in terms of what percentage that you're saving every month, if I spend 1,000 or 2,000 a month, but I only save up 100, is it a good ratio? Probably not. Okay, if you are spending, okay, about 500 per month, but you are saving about 300 per month, is this a good ratio? It might be. Okay, all right, it might be. Okay, so for the exact amount, right, okay, on the net cash flow, basic liquidity ratio, and saving ratios, right, what are the healthy ratios, right? Okay, basic liquidity ratio, it's good to have between 3 to 6 months, okay, and savings ratio, right, it will be a minimum of 10%. Okay, all right, okay, so this is not a session to bore you down, right, okay, to tell you everything about it, okay, but it's just, again, for your own reflection. Okay, so we start off with, okay, talking about what type of spender you are, okay, and what are things that you spend on, and we also futurize a bit. Okay, we move forward in terms of the timeline, which is you have graduated, you have landed yourself a job, and what you spend on, and what makes you spend that. Okay, and after that we break down into some of the key financial ratios, right, okay, that you can make reference to. Okay, so that you will know that whether you are spending healthily, okay, or there are room for improvement in terms of your money matters. Okay, so that's what we have with you guys for today. Okay, so in other words, right, again, is to learn, know more about yourself, right? Okay, better. Okay, so the next questions that I have with you guys, right? Okay, after knowing yourself better and looking into these three ratios that we talk about, right? Okay, my next question for everyone is that, are you confident enough in managing your own finances? If your answer is yes, I'm confident enough, you can type yes or Y in the chat box. If you are not, right, okay, you can type no or N into the chat box. Okay, so be waiting for your response to see how many of you are actually yes. Jason, whatever you said over here, right, been there, done that, no problem. Okay, but some of you say, yeah, Jason, yes, this is something that I have never thought about it. Okay, all right. I can see a lot of yes, no coming in. Yeah, huh? Can see a lot of yes, no coming in, right? Okay. Oh, some of you say a 50-50. Okay, all right. So you are somewhere there, but not there yet. Okay, right. Can see a lot of yes, no, yes. Okay. Okay, some of you mentioned currently no, but I've been managing my investment. But okay, that's very good. Okay, no need to control spending. No, yet. Oh, okay, not yet. Okay, you don't need to control yet, yeah, huh? Because you're not earning on yourself. This is my assumption, by the way. Okay. Oh, didn't have enough money doesn't mean that I don't save. Okay, that is good. That is good. Okay. All right. So, with the responses I have, right? Okay, just with a quick glance, just with a quick glance, I would say that we are quite balanced over here in terms of those who confidently, right? Okay, saying yes. Okay, you can manage your own finances. Okay, and I will also say there are share bit of every you guys over here, right? That say no, probably I need some help. Okay, so whether right, okay, your answer is yes or no, right? Okay, we are here today. Okay, my colleague and I, we are here today, right? Our team here today, right? Okay, is that we want to give you, right? Okay, I would say a chance, okay, or a challenge, right? Okay, to test yourself out in your uh, money managing skills, in your personal financial literacy. So we are here to share with you guys, right? We have a 2 weeks program, right? Okay, that serve as I would say, a financial literacy program, which allows you to explore, okay, which allows you to earn an income at the same time, right? Okay, be able to spend, right? Okay, and we will simulate, right? Okay, your life journey for the next 10 to 20 years. Okay, so we have this program for you guys over here, okay, that serves as a challenge, okay, for those who mentioned yes, you are very confident that you can manage your own finances. And for those who say no, right, okay, you could probably join us in this program as well, right? Okay, to know yourself better in terms about you and your money. Okay, so with the details of this 2 weeks program over here, right? Okay, I will pass the floor to my colleague Samantha, whereby she will share more information with you guys over here. Over to you, Samantha.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me? I just want to check.
Yes, loud and clear, Samantha.
All right, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you, Jason, for the short introduction of the ratios, the saving ratios, and some of the information that is very useful when you start to earn your income. All right, so I am having some challenge where I cannot show you my whole screen. Let me see. Okay. Wait, let me see. Why not like this? Okay. I hope you can see my screen right now. All right. My name is Samantha. You can call me Sam. Thanks, Jason, for the very very interactive way of making sure you know a little bit more about yourself in terms of your personal money matters. Okay, so now you know a bit about how many percent you need to save, what good looks like if you want to invest. Do I invest too much, or I invest too little? These are some of the things that you probably would want to know when you start getting your first paycheck. I understand from Mr. Ishwal also that you guys are the graduating class of 2024, and I have about over 1,000 of you here in the room. All right, so welcome to the society very, very soon. Now, I also see I've been following all the interactions so far, and you guys are very well balanced, very, very filial also, and also you guys take care of your finance pretty well, I would say, right? Which is good. Now, my question to you next is that when you start to receive your first paycheck, all right, is that what it is? Like you said just now, oh, I'm pretty sure, I'm very confident that, I will be able to manage my personal finance well. Now, let me ask you this question. Yeah. What is the minimum salary right now of the job market? Do you know? You can type in the chat room. Of course, I hope you guys are getting double or even more than what is the minimum income. The minimum income right now, I think, we just hear from the budget as well. Next year, we are trying to go at the level of 1,007. I see the numbers are coming in. 5,000. I think that would be something that you are aiming to achieve, right? Okay, keep it coming. Yes, minimum is 2K, 1,007, 1,005. All right. Now, also, if you look at the number, I'm sure you heard of B40, M40, and T20, right? Do you know, living in different location in Malaysia, actually the scale differs. All right. If you're earning 10,000 a month in KL and you're earning 10,000 a month in let's say Kedah, right? The distribution or the definition of T20 or M40 is totally different and is actually depending on location, right? So why does it mean why does it why is it like that? These are all because of living costs and how you manage and also living expenses of that area. Now, you are going into the society very, very soon. Now, what I'm trying to share with you is this. While you are taking a break, I think some of you already finished your exam, you are stepping into your holiday season very, very soon. We have a program that we want to introduce to you to actually simulate the next 15 years of your life. All right. So what does it mean? We have a game in 2 weeks. You will be able to live through 15 years of your entire first 15 years, that you can manage your expenses like a simulation. You played Sims before, right? You heard of the Sims before, right? So you are controlling people, how they manage their expenses, how they navigate life, whether you want to have a family or not, whether you want to change job or not. This is similar to it. Only we bring it real to you in real life. Okay, so I want to introduce you to this program called Apex, where it's a 2 weeks program happening in KL itself. All right, so while I speak, you can actually scan the QR code to download the information, or I can even share with you at the end of my session as well. Now, what is this program about? This is 2 weeks discovery journey for you, not only to learn up and experience, like I said, 15 years of your life, go through like a game to make the decision you think is best for you, and you live it through the next 15 years, see what it takes, how it goes. And also at the same time, you learn up very important future ready skills for you to meet your future colleagues or future work challenging situations, right? For example, how do you conduct a proper business presentation so that you can slay it, don't worry about it, and your boss is actually saying, oh, well done. So some of the skills are necessary to learn, or at the same time sometimes we are not able to access to it in our campus life or in our school life. Sometimes you can learn it outside of uni, but sometimes you just don't know where to start. So we are bringing this in program, Apex program to you, so you have a chance to access to these trainings, and you can learn up the skills before you even start to go into your working life, your adult life. All right. And also, of course, being from AIA, we are also very big in making sure you guys are very clear in what you want to do, or exploring what you can do when you step out to the workforce later, very, very soon. Right? That's why we also allow our participants to discover some of the career opportunities with hands-on experience. Right? AIA, we do have our corporate career path and also entrepreneurship career path as well. So in this program, it's a career exploration phase where you can understand a little bit of both, where you can also make a decisive decision later on, right? Just to equip you with more information. Now, this key objective of Apex is what we want to achieve, where we want to achieve three things for you. First thing is to know how you can plan and also manage your personal finance. As I see, you guys are pretty well exposed. Now, how can you be better from it, right? Through the simulation, through learning, and also through interaction with all our experts in the program. At the same time, we also allow career discovery, like I said just now, and to brush up to brush up your future ready skills for the next generation, for the workforce lah. All right. So what's in store for you? This 2 weeks program, actually we have 5 key program element, right? The first thing is the run, the race. All right. The race is where just now I mentioned a simulation. You are given an avatar, and you will be the avatar for the next 15 years. How your avatar do or perform, it depends all on you. How you make the decision, whether you want to change job or not, whether you want to buy a BMW or a big car, move to a posh area, this all depends on you. And at the end of the day, you leave that 15-year simulation and you learn what it takes to be successful in managing your personal finance. Now, of course, you are living that through simulation. Now, if you go through that, the end of it, or the end of 2 weeks, is where you get to learn whatever other people can't learn in that 2 weeks, where you can live through the next 15 years. For me, I learned it the hard way. I have to live through the actual 15 years, and I bump my way through to get to get whatever I learned right now. But this program can shorten your learning journey into just 2 weeks, right? For Titan Hunt is where it's a bit like Amazing Race. There are tasks that you need to do to access to some of the skills that you need to face the workforce later. For example, how you talk to strangers, or there are some tasks that you need to do to sell a certain concept to people, so that you can get your message across, what you want to deliver to the person by participating in game. All right. And of course, we invited some of the external trainers to share with you some skills. For example, business presentation. How do you want to talk to the ways and proper technique to talk to high net worth client or high net worth personnel? How you want to build that relationship with these people? We have external speakers, external trainers, to be able to share with you more and learn up a skill or two from it. And finally, there will be industrial attachment with our financial services expert as well in that 2 weeks program. All right. Now, best of all, for the coming session, there will be a 300 ringgit completion allowance once you complete that program, and the certificate will be given to all participants. All right. This is a 2 weeks program. However, I want to share with you the next intake, because it's the first ever for 2024. It will be a 1 week shortened program, condensed program, and we are giving 300 ringgit completion allowance. And of course, because this is a game, a competition in teams, so you can actually group together, and when you win, there will be prizes await for the entire winning team. All right. So now I know you have friends around that are graduating as well. So let's group together. You can join in together, and you can form a group together as well. Okay, who should enroll? I know you guys are our final year students from your university. We open from year 2 onwards. All right, and of course, this program, it's 9 to 5 program, so commitment is very important. And the location of the program will be in AIA Central or Menara AIA in Jalan Ampang. So right now, the location of that session is actually in AIA Central. I'll get to the location later. Where is it? Okay. So for now, I just want to share with you. After getting to know Jason and myself a little bit for about an hour, we are from AIA. I just want to share with you, AIA, some of you straight away just now I said, wow, very good, buy insurance first. We are an insurance provider, insurance company, but we are also offering more than what we offer as selling life insurance. All right. From the screen, you see there are few different we are a holding company. There are a few subsidiary company where we also manage pension and asset management funds as well, PRS, private retirement schemes. So out of all of this, I'm sure you heard of us before. I think back in our primary school, some of you probably will also bring back a form, school PA that covers by AIA as well. So we do offer not only life insurance, but general insurance as well. Okay, now about us, myself and Jason, we are from this department called Elite Academy and also Premier Academy. Now what we do is where we develop and train our agents from zero to where they are right now, and to also offer support in terms of development and schemes to make sure they are here well trained and well positioned as an effective and professional advisors to our customers in Malaysia. Okay, so that's us. Now, to AIA Central Facilities, I'm sure you heard of Pavilion KL, right? Just now I saw some of the chat messages. The love for hot pot is very, very strong. So Pavilion KL has quite a number of good hot pot around as one of the food option. All right. So AIA Central, if you look at the screen, the building is right next to Pavilion KL. It's just one lane away, just behind. So you just cross over. That's it. And Pavilion is very accessible through public transport as well. And the session, APEC session, will always be in AIA Central itself. So you can see our event hall, our training room. It's at that building itself. Okay. Now I've been talking about 2 weeks program, but I also want to share with you our first program in 2024. It's actually a condensed version. We're happening on December 2nd to December 6th next month. All right, so it will be a 5 days program, 9 to 5, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday to Friday. Okay, it will be in AIA Central. And if you can't make it, no worries. We have our first 2025 intake in February, which is a full-fledged 2 weeks program. That will be in February 10th to February 21st. Okay, so that would be some of the sessions available for you to learn, and enrollment is free. And when you enroll, you commit to the 9 to 5 sessions of the selected date, and there will be a completion allowance and certificate given to you to all. All right, and winner will have a winning prize as well. So what more than this program? You get to play, learn, and also win some challenges together with your friends, as a group, and you learn how to navigate some of the future issues or future personal finance learnings throughout this program. Okay, so I'm just gonna share with you here. You can also scan the registration here, or I think my colleague also have posted a link where you can access to the forms in the chat room as well. Okay, now if you want to ask us more questions, you can type in the group in the chat to now, or you can email to us, and my team will actually be able to reply you in due time. Okay, that would be my final slides that I want to share with you today. And I just want to check if you have any questions you want to ask in the chat itself. Okay, I want to stop here and pause here for a while. Okay, see, can't access. It says error message when access. No more already, right? Settle, right? Okay. Is this applicable to international students? Apologies for that. For right now, it's still available only for Malaysian or PR residents only. Okay, because of our regulation, our company, we just have to open to Malaysian and PR for the time being. Is there any other questions? How can I get the slides from you? Okay, the slides is available in the QR. I will be able to share with you right now. I think you can click or scan the QR code on the screen where you can download the slides just now. Okay, any other question? I think we have another 5 to 6 minutes. You can ask your question away. Okay, the dates are weekday 9 to 5 full day. Yes, it is a 9 to 5 full day session. So it will be happening on the 2nd December for the first intake. All right, 2nd to 6th of December. Any other questions? Keep the questions coming, and you have the our team here to reply you as well. Okay, you want Mr. Jason's slide, is it? Okay, probably we are able to just screenshot one or two of the ratios for you, and we'll be able to share it in the chat itself. For the full deck, I'm sorry we are not able to share with you, yeah? Can we get, okay, so right, good question. Since the days are during semester time, can we get a letter to excuses from classes? I'm sorry, you have to focus in your university core curriculum for now. There is another session in February, so I hope that that date it's available for you to participate. All right. If not, we will be constantly posting up new dates on our shared folder, the QR that you download your brochure, so that you can be updated on the next available intake. All right. February intake is also clashing with our internship period. Then the next version will be the next intake will be in May. We will try to update the brochure as soon as possible. By February, you'll be able to see. And if you want to know, we would also be able to share with you a copy of the slides and keep you in our mailing list as we share and update the dates, so that you get the latest update on the intake dates as well. All right. I'm sure we have attendance marked by Dr. Ishwal's team, so we will be able to share with you more when we have the date in May. Okay. So, any other questions? I have 3 more minutes. I think as we speak, can my team just screenshot some of the important ratios for our university students here?
Students, some of you have submitted your questions to me in advance, right? But because in the interest of time, we will not have time to entertain all the questions. If you have a question, a very pressing question that you want the team AIA to address, you can unmute yourself and ask directly. Okay?
Sure.
Because if I allow students to look at the question that they submit in advance, there's so many. So sorry, semester just so I don't know which one to pick. Yeah. So students, if you have some burning question that you would like the AIA team to address directly, you can unmute yourself. You can ask directly. You you got a question that you want it to be answered, you can ask directly. Attendance is auto-generated. Okay, Zoom captures your attendance, all right? Any questions related to the webinar, to the contents of the webinar?